Hello. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Monkey Kids Mini Mech set. This set retails for 55 USD and comes with 556 pieces, which on paper is perfect just looking at the parts per piece ratio. Not too little, nor is it too much. But in order for me to analyze it, let's get on into the review. As I said in the introduction, this is set 80051 LEGO Monkey Kids Mini Mech for 55 USD and with 556 pieces. It comes with a cloud side build, if you can even call it that. I'm going to start reviewing the clouds, since I'll save the best part for last. I actually really like how they decided to include a cloud for the mech to fly on. Granted, it was mostly added to just bump up the price point of the set. I think it's really nice to get it, and makes it a little bit more unique as compared to the other mechs released. I especially like how it's shaped. It feels very organic and curvy. It feels like it's always in motion. It also feels like a large version of the cloud piece we have gone, which is great since it genuinely does feel like an upscaled cloud. You can see where the mech is supposed to put its feet since there are tiles there, and the one more forward can actually rotate so it can be in a little bit more of a dynamic pose. I really like the inclusion of these larger curved bricks in white, always nice to get those, and I think they work perfectly for the scenario. Now, we've talked about the good about the side build, let's talk about the bad. And the bad is all of these pieces that unfortunately did not get a new recolor. And the result, there are just a lot of pieces that unfortunately didn't get a recolor and kind of just stands out. As a result, it really detracts from the overall aesthetic. Granted, I do realize that they didn't want to add multiple recolors just for this one side build that's of a theme that's basically on its way out. But still at least cover up the super obvious ones. That's all I have to say about this side build. So let's go look at the main bottle. But before I do that, I have to ask you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My goal is to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I would highly appreciate it if you do subscribe. Every subscriber does matter to me, and let's go back into the video. Alright. Now, let's look at the main attraction. It's honestly not phenomenal. I like how LEGO decided to do something newer and more interesting by making a mech in a more of a chibi style, but it's really not that big. But I genuinely do like how it's sort of an oversized chest and legs, which feels really cool. It comes with two foils, which I mentioned previously when reviewing the LEGO Monkey Kid Lion Guardian set, that the foils both feel very similar in style and type. However, I feel like the pieces attaching the foil fall way too easily. I don't believe kids can play too well with it if the foils will fall even if you touch it even. Moving on, it comes with a decent amount of articulation. You would expect the legs, arms, and hands and feet to all be articulatable, so that at least meets the criteria. Its tail is the exact same technique used in Mech's Evil Mech released back in Season 3, so it's nothing too special. But it finally has one decent feature, and that is that its chest can open up and you can put MK inside of it. Oh wait, his chest doesn't open up. Come on LEGO, would it really be that hard to maybe simply just put some hinges on it and open up the chest rather than having to rotate his head upwards so you can just put him in? Overall, I don't like this build, but let's just talk about the only minifigure in this set, and it isn't great. This minifigure is really bad, and it feels merely just put in as an afterthought. It has the same printing seen in 4 other sets, which is insane. It has no new prints or molds. It's a representation of the set in a nutshell. Let's look at the pricing before I become too mad at all of this wasted potential. Now, as I said repeatedly, many times, this set retails for 55 USD for 556 pieces. On paper, it sounds pretty average, but now that I'm looking at it, I can't say I feel comfortable paying that much. It comes with a side build that's just a cloud that may be $10 to $15 max, and a $25 mech, and a trashy minifigure that I genuinely never want to see again. It should have been $40, $45 or $50 if you're pushing it, but $55 is unfortunately way too high. As a result, I'd have to rate it a 5.7 out of 10, purely because it's overpriced and comes with a bad minifigure, and its main build is mediocre at best. And now, we have finished up with today's review of the sub-average 80051 LEGO Monkey Kids Mini Mech. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and once again, if you have made it this far, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It genuinely means a lot to me, and subscribing shows that people genuinely watch my videos and hopefully take something away from it and enjoy it. That is all for this video. Goodbye.